All right, we're at Oz Comic Con Sydney, and I'm standing with Christy Carlson Romano. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm fantastic. You were in Brisbane last week. How's it feel to be back in Australia?
Oh, it's great. I mean, I've never been to Australia. This is a first international comic convention that I've done, and it's really rewarding to see the fans all the way over on the other part of the world. People know me from basically anything that they know me from the States in, and it's really, really lovely to meet everybody.
I see that you're having a second child too. Congratulations on that.
Yep, I'm pregnant. Again.
I barely noticed, so,
Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you.
So, talking about your filmography, you've had a fair amount of stuff that you've done, but
Yeah.
did you ever remember the glimpse of voice acting, the passion that you had for it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think back, because Kim Possible was one of the first voiceover big breaks that I had. Before that, I had really only done maybe some audiobooks. I still do audiobooks to this day, and it's very different. Voice is the same as anything that you would do like on camera or even in theater. You can do lots of different things. So a video game is very different from doing like something like Kim Possible. Although Kim Possible has video games, video game acting is just very different. There's motion capture where they stick all the things on your face, and then it's like your body and your soul, and all these weird things happen. But yeah, I mean, voiceover is a very strange world.
We've talked to a couple voice actors, but we've had pretty diverse answers to this. Do you collect any of the items from your characters?
That's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, I do have some throwback paraphernalia every now and then. That I have something from Even Stevens. That's a Mr. Pookie doll. If you're a fan of the show, you know Mr. Pookie. I have something from Cadet Kelly. That's the Cadet Jennifer Stone like nameplate. I have, let's see, from Kim Possible, I have an original sketch. A cell is what they call it. So I have that framed, and Bob and Mark, who created the show, signed it for me. That's kind of cool. So yeah, I like to collect things from... Oh, and then I was also on Broadway in the United States as Belle in Beauty and the Beast, and someone did a really cool black and white photo behind the scenes, behind the stage, of me with the Beast hiding behind me, and so I've collected that and sort of framed it. There's just little things that you pick out that you might want that nobody else will have.
You pretty much voiced my generation too. I remember waking up on a Saturday morning and watching, like, Kim Possible would come on.
Yeah.
But you found your way into Disney back in 2000 with Even Stevens. Did you at all acknowledge the dangers of the limelight because you were a young actor?
It's funny, back then we didn't have social media, so it was like before High School Musical, before the paparazzi were like hunting Zac Efron down, and it's like you're a kid, why would the paparazzi care about what you're doing? You're just getting a smoothie. But it becomes like public news. And also I think it's hard because when you're in the beginning of your career, you want to be seen, and so you almost like encourage that, but then once you let that into your life, you can't push it away. And so I've been very lucky and blessed that I've almost had sort of like the best of both worlds, that I was able to grow up a pretty normal life. I went to college and or university, right?
Yeah.
And I just had, my ups and downs, but I didn't have to have that like publicly put on the news.
And because you're so known for that too, they're doing the live action television movie,
Yes.
I think it is, and you were cast in it.
I was cast in it, or I was asked to be a part in it, yes. It's a small part, but it's, I think, definitely more than a cameo. It's a character that is talked about throughout the movie, and I can't say anything more than that. It's just really exciting to be a part of it.
Can you tell me a little bit about what it's about, though?
No.
Damn.
I've already said too much. All I can say is that she's very colorful. Yes.
That could mean something. And now going into motherhood too, because you've already raised one child and you're moving into the second one too.
She's 21 months now, so she's raised. She's done. Time for the next.
Is it safe to assume that you're going to raise them on Kim Possible?
Yes, eventually I'd love to show my dog, like if I have whoever, whatever. It would be really great to be
It's
able
bragging rights, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely like I want to show the next generation my version of KP. I'm sure the movie's going to be great. Very excited for it. It's going to be great.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Enjoy
no
your time in
worries.
Australia.
Thank you
you so much.